Hello YouTubers, this is Mrsotko and I'm giving you a 1 vs 1 replay of myself spawning as the red Terran against Limes spawning as the blue Protoss. And the hellos, good luck, have funds, so the game is on. I'd like to note that I am on Steps of War. It's a very close battle. Small intermediate zone, if you will, in between. Enemies usually right up in your face. And I have no idea what Blue said, what Lime said. Building a 9 barracks. Lime's just putting down his pylon. Putting down a refinery right after the barracks, so I can get that gas as soon as possible and get a tech lab. Getting down his first gateway. And putting down my supply depot before I reach 11. Don't want to get supply locked. Fill up that refinery. Immediately with the tech lab. Now he's going with a dual gateway. I am going for a Reaper rush. This is a pretty efficient Reaper rush. Get that gas down as soon as possible, and then you can pump them out to basically as soon as you get the buildings done. And Lime's coming up with his first zealot. And putting down that cyber core, most likely for stalkers. And my first Reaper is going out automatically as fast as I can get him out there. Very good unit. They can move up and down cliffs. Good damage against light, all around a good harasser. It's like the Blade Master of Starcraft. And starting the harassment, but zealots are following me, but you can kite them around pretty easy. As long as you just keep them moving. Second barracks coming down. And Lime's going with 3 gateways now. Two zealots chasing me. One trying to flank, a little too slow. Now that the stalker's out, the fun is probably over. And letting that one go. Still one sitting outside the base here. Lots of money, still haven't put up my orbital command yet. Playing a little slow. Looks like 3 more gateways. Now he has a total of 5 coming up here, but not a lot of probes to be able to use it all. An expansion would do him well. Just now getting out the Marauders reactor on here so I can have double Marines coming out. Marauders and Marines are always a good mix. Factory almost completed. Now he's got a forge. Pumping out a Hellion here. just doesn't seem to be able to use all these gateways. It seems like a waste to build so many and not use them. Tech lab coming up on my factory for siege tanks. Just now getting that orbital command. Siege tank just now coming out. And still not using all those gateways, just 2 of them. Not a lot of production going on with blue. Looks like a probe coming out here. Looking to expand. Hopefully I won't catch that. Siege tanks out. Siege research is about halfway through. And both players moving out at the same time. Hellion going out first, giving me a little bit of view, warning me. Reaper getting taken out pretty quick. Now that the Zealots are all down, it's just Stalkers, and they just take a pounding from all this verse armor damage. That one running away. I decide not to chase it. Still pumping out those siege tanks. Nothing going on with my barracks right now. Still taking little advantage of all of his gateways. Just now getting up a couple photon cannons now that he knows that I am out there, and my force is larger than his. Stalker coming up, gets hit by the siege tank, taken out pretty quick. Now he knows I'm right in front of his base. I'm still unaware of his expansion. Blue still not taking much advantage of that. Only 3 Zealots and 1 Stalker. Taking a couple hits there, getting some high ground in. Taking out those Zealots. Now I comsat, I can see the higher ground. Siege tank's hitting it. If I can take down this pylon, we'll also take down that. Now the cannon's underpowered. Now I'm free to move into his base. There's not much opposition. He's just now getting his things moving out here. Chrono boosting all of his gateways in a last-ditch effort. But it just won't last. And GG. Thank you for watching.